What's up, dudes? Your boy Chase King over at Train Waco, and I'm here with one of the trainers. He is a science-based lifter, Mr. Matt PP.
What's up, guys? So let's get into that. I am not a science-based lifter. That is about 1/3 of it. I'd rather be identified as an evidence-based lifter. And what I mean by evidence-based, I take in hand what the science, what the research is saying and showing. I take in hand what has worked for this individual, study of one, what's worked for him, what got him these muscles already, and then what's worked for me, what's worked for the clients that I've worked with for 10, 11 years now. Now we take all that together, pool that together to create evidence on what might work for this individual to get him bigger, stronger, faster.
And I will say this, man, I've worked with a lot of personal trainers, a lot of like professionals, and whether Olympic coaches, professional running coaches for Nike, Olympic swimming coaches. Matt is one of the most well-rounded individuals I've ever met in my entire life whenever it comes to just training and physical fitness. So I'm excited to see what he's gonna run me through. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be a leg day, right?
Yes, sir. So today's more of that hypertrophy, bodybuilding leg day. I want to put a big focus on his quads and hamstrings today.
Quads and hamstrings, baby.
He's already got a good pair on him, but let's try to get him bigger and stronger.
Let's do it, baby. Let's rock and roll.
Oh yeah, let's get it. First exercise, the lying hamstring curl. I will like to do this single-legged.
Single-legged?
For one reason is when we do it two-legged, go ahead and do a couple reps two-legged. What I want you to do, Chase, use those handles, keep your chest and hips pulled down into the pad. Now, when we go two-legged, and when we get real heavy here, I'm gonna fix this up a little bit. Yeah, get some weight on there. When we go two-legged, he's doing a good job right now of keeping his hips down, but oftentimes when it gets hard and heavy, his hips start to come up as he curls up. Give me a bad rep here, like let those hips come up as you curl. So this starts to happen. And that's compensation here, where hamstrings cross the hip and the knee. So what's happening is trying to shorten the hamstrings at the knee, but at the same time, the hips are compensating by trying to lengthen there. So instead of messing around with all that, let's go single-legged. And let me give you a demo of how I want this to be done. A couple warm-up sets. Today you're gonna see 2 hard, heavy, all-out max effort sets. We'll take a warm-up set or 2 to get there, to find that working weight. But then 2 sets, all you got, taking it to failure with good form, with good technique. So tempo here is gonna be big. I want you to think roughly 3 seconds on the way down, slight pause in the bottom, flex, squeeze those hamstrings to get up. There's no stretch reflex, there's no herky-jerky movement out of it, just like this.
Just like that, baby. Let's do it.
So controlling those end ranges, big time. Do a couple reps here. Let's try to find 8 to 10 reps. If it's too light, let me know.
How's that?
Yeah, let's get one more here. Good form. Yep. Let's get 3 on the left leg. Another benefit of having some unilateral exercise here, where we're doing some single leg, single arm work, finding some imbalances. He may have one leg that's stronger than the other. Work out some of those imbalances by working a single leg movement. So let's also pair this up with walking lunges, kind of prepping for squats later on.
All right.
And pretty basic, but like I want you to really focus on knee flexion. When you take that step, pressure through little toe, big toe, heel, and drive that knee over the big toe. Get full knee flexion here, gently touching that back knee, and then come on out of that. Exactly.
Just like that, baby.
And that full knee flexion is gonna be a common factor today. When training quads, we really wanna emphasize jamming those hamstrings into the calf. If that heel peels up a little bit, that's okay, no big deal.
Definitely feel it in your hip joints better.
Stretching the back hip flexors.
Yes. Probably one of the most important spots to flex, or stretch.
Yeah. About 20 there.
That's 20.
Trying to get you around 10, but if you got more, do more.
10-4.
Basically go until I have to help you get a rep or two more. Good, that's 3. 4. 5. Let's go, Chase, come on. 6, every rep's the same. 8, 2 of them, keep your form. Come on, come on. One more. Control and squeeze up, go. Control it.
Oh, boy.
So on that
was 20. That was 20, by the way.
So on that last rep, I'll get you up there. Be real slow on the way down. 5, halfway. 8, come on, 2 of them. 1. Control, slow, all the way. Yeah, nice.
Woo. Oh my gosh.
Go about 2 minutes rest.
2 minutes rest, all right. How long have you been a personal trainer for?
Been training people, coaching people about 10 years. So it started in CrossFit. My background comes from Olympic weightlifting. Started that when I was 16. And then around 19, started coaching CrossFit. Did that for about 5 years. And now I'm coming up on 6 years of personal training.
What is one of the biggest piece of advice? I asked this last time for the females. How about for the males that are trying to get into the gym?
Consistency.
Consistency?
Even if you're not doing it right, even if it's not optimal, if you continue to show up and put in effort and learn from the people around you, learn from other trainers, do your own research, read, watch podcasts, take in knowledge, continue to show up, you're gonna make progress. Second would be effort.
Effort, okay.
Work hard.
Yeah.
Take stuff close to failure.
I will say, man, sometimes I don't get the top effort, but I'm always consistently showing up.
Yeah.
That's probably the most, in my opinion, consistency, and then after consistency, effort. Don't half-ass it all the time.
The 3 biggest things that trainer can offer is, yeah, good technique, good form, how to do exercise properly and safely, and then intensity, making sure that client takes it close to failure.
Oh.
And third, consistency, like keep showing up.
1.
Focus on keeping tension in that muscle. Don't launch it up. You're launching, squeeze it. That's the way. Use these guys. Squeeze up.
6.
4.
Oh, 4.
5. 6. Keep your core tight, engaged. Keep yourself pulled into that. Come on. There it is. One more with me. Squeeze. Come on. Good.
Oh boy. Man, every time I do a workout with a trainer, you'll always crush me in different ways.
Doing good. Every rep's the same. Yep, come on.
8.
One more. Control. Good.
Definitely got one side that's stronger than the rest.
What's that?
So I definitely got one side that's stronger than the rest. So last time we waited 2 minutes. Felt like 10 minutes. I could have used 10 minutes. Is there a reason why you typically wait 2 minutes? Does it change?
Depends on the exercise. So something like this is a single joint exercise. It's not all that taxing compared to like a deadlift or a squat. So somewhere between 90 seconds, 2 minutes is probably fine for him to catch his breath, heart rate comes down, he feels ready to give his max effort into that next set. It's really about, when it comes to hypertrophy, growing more muscle, how many hard reps can we accumulate? How many reps are putting that muscle under a lot of mechanical tension? And that's what we're looking for here. So if we cut that rest down short, you're gonna have less effective reps.
Dude, shit, man, we've already done 1 exercise and my legs are already sore. Don't tell Matt. Oh, hey.
Get ready. You got more hamstring curls later on. So the way I kind of designed the program today, the workout today, is to work a shortened range of the muscle first. So lying hamstring curl, I don't know how many details you want to get into here, crosses the hip and the knee. So when we're lying down, it would be the same as standing up. Our hamstrings are already in a shortened position. When we sit down, since they cross the hip, when we sit down, we're lengthening our hamstrings across the hip. So later on, we'll do a seated hamstring curl. Lying hamstring curl, work the shortened range. We fatigue in the short range first, and then later on, we'll work more of that mid to lengthened range. Now, there's a good argument to be made that from a hypertrophy context, you have more gains to be made in that mid to lengthened range. So some people may put a seated hamstring curl first, you're getting more out of it. You're working that mid to lengthened range first. Your effort, because it's earlier in the workout, is higher. So there's no right or wrong there. Today, I'm gonna work shortened range in the hamstring, shortened range on the leg extension, and then we'll go squat and do more of that mid to lengthened range.
Oh yeah, let's do it. So all right, we got leg extensions.
So again, just to give you a demo of what I want here.
All right, we're fastening the seatbelt on this one.
This belt's gonna go across the upper thighs. Is it necessary? No, you're strong enough to
hold
the handles, keep yourself down. But I like this. For one, it has a little bit of a blood flow restriction.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep those hips down and allow you just to focus on those quads. I want you to think about keeping a baseball, softball squeezed between the knees. So as we do that leg extension, as we come down, this is gonna be a tendency. Our hips externally rotate, legs come apart. I'm over exaggerating, but I want you to think about keeping those adductors, those inner thigh muscles engaged. 3, 2, 1, gently touch those plates. Touch an egg, don't break the egg. Squeeze it up, a good 1 second squeeze there. 3, 2, 1. Just like that, keep that tempo.
All right. Let's see if I can act like there's something between my legs for once. So my butt, so whenever I do this, I've always done
it up a little bit
to where it's a 90-degree angle.
Yeah, so here's the thing, like we want the knee lined up with this axis of rotation, which it is. We could lean that backrest all the way back and open up your hip a little bit more. You got a muscle here that's called a rectus femoris that crosses the knee and the hip. If we have a more open hip position, we're technically going to lengthen that rectus femoris muscle a little bit more.
So we'll grow taller.
Here's a little bit of research. They've done studies.
Wait, for real?
And you get like 15% more out of that rectus femoris if we have more of an open hip leaning back.
So do you grow taller?
Yeah, sure. That and a little bit of growth hormone.
So you started coaching, what, 16, 19 years old again?
19, started
19.
coaching.
What was, man, what all do you coach in? Because you coach, I know you do jiu-jitsu on the side. You do a little CrossFit here and there. What else do? You do strength-based lifting, Olympic-based lifting, strength-based, Olympic.
Yeah, so that background in Olympic weightlifting, snatches, clean and jerk, CrossFit starts to incorporate the gymnastics, the Olympic lifts, the body weight movements. The biggest thing I learned from CrossFit was you're coaching a group of 10 to 20 people, and you've got to be real quick and sharp with your cueing. How to cue somebody real quick and move on to the next person to help them out. So it made it easy after coaching a class of people with very technical movements in CrossFit, snatch, clean and jerk, muscle ups, madness going on, to go into personal training where we're one-on-one.
Yeah.
All the attention, all the focus is on you.
Just the way I like it.
I don't know if I answered your question, but...
It did, kind of.
Hold on. Come on down. Bring your legs in a bit.
Oh, closer?
Yep. Keep that squeeze here.
There we go.
This is gonna suck. Let's go.
Yeah, you definitely feel the difference.
Feel tension in your quads the whole time. 8. Don't bounce it. Don't bounce it. Don't let it go. Come on. 2 more. Control and squeeze. Up. Control. Squeeze. Up. Control it slow. Yeah.
Oh. Sorry,
I take it you feel it?
I'm a little bit of a drama queen. Yeah, I definitely feel it. Oh.
3, 2, 1, squeeze. Find that tempo. Flex your toes to your knees. Yeah.
Oh,
Kick the
difference.
ceiling. Slower on the way down. Come on, there it is. That's a good rep. Come on. Exhale on the way up. Come on, come on, come on. 2, 1. Up. Control. Okay. And then go ahead and do this. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. All right. Easy peasy, dude. All right, so you've done a lot of different schools and ways, I guess. And am I doing it right, by the way?
Yeah, yeah. There's
So-
some like stretch mediated hypertrophy nonsense going on here.
You've done a lot of different schools and certifications. What's probably been your favorite thing you've learned or school you've attended over the decades? Decades.
So I have learned a lot from Joe Bennett, hypertrophy coach.
32 seconds.
Great guy to check out on social media. Tom Purvis, who owns Resistance Training Specialist up in Oklahoma City, learned a ton from those guys. I've flown out to Tampa Bay, Miami. One was in Tampa, one was in Miami. Spent a weekend learning from those guys, so learned a lot there. Yeah, I have some basic certifications and whatnot, but I have like my Mount Rushmore, if you will, of educators. Joe Bennett, Tom Purvis, Brett Contreras, JP, Jordan Peters,
What about
across the pond in the UK.
What about that guy on YouTube called Greg?
Greg Doucette.
Doucette, yeah.
Can't say I've learned a lot from him.
Did you see that, Greg? He's talking shit.
I haven't listened to him a whole lot, but
He's talking shit, man. You better be careful. He'll come for you.
He seems to have some good supplements and whatnot, you know? Too low, man.
I'm just trying to cheat.
How low can we get these feet without the heels coming up in the bottom? So, about hip width apart, maybe 15 degrees angled out. Find what's comfortable for you here. Really find what allows you to get deep. The main goal of this is smash those hamstrings, which should be nice and pumped up right now, into your calves. So big breath in through the nose, brace here, holding that pressure, driving, knees over my toes. See how my heels came up?
Yeah.
Not inherently bad, but we're gonna have a little bit more force production if we come up a little higher and keep that whole foot flat.
Is this and this essentially the same thing?
Very similar.
Okay.
Yeah, so both are gonna be very quad dominant, forcing you to drive knees over toes, get that full knee flexion. Pendulum's a little bit more forgiving on the knees. That's why you see people band up your hack squats. So this is perfect for me.
Okay.
My feet are flat. I've jammed up my hamstrings into my calves, big knee flexion here. And then my lower back, my tailbone is still pressing against that pad.
Well, it looks like you're about to take a dookie in the woods.
Exactly.
The dookie in the woods machine. Like so?
Yeah, there you go. Heels staying down there, or are they coming up a little bit?
I mean, well, I'm focused. I don't know. I've been focused on trying to keep my knees in as much as possible. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you can put a piece of paper underneath them.
You're fine there. Maybe come up an inch. One more here. Yep. So in the bottom, that your pelvis is tilting under you, round in the lower back.
Keep that flat.
Keep that pressure of tailbone against the pad. Good. Okay, and rack.
All right, what is a big telltale sign that one of your clients needs a little bit more recovery?
General rule of thumb is you're not sore the day before you're gonna work that muscle. If he trained legs, say Monday, I don't want him sore yesterday. And that's something I would ask. Like if you came to me today and we're supposed to train leg day, but you're still sore from that previous workout, we're not training legs today. So again, don't train a muscle if it was sore the day before you're gonna train it.
That's completely the opposite of everything I do, man.
Yeah, so recovery is important, and there's so many factors there, like sleep, hydration, nutrition. Are we in a caloric surplus? Are we natural, or are we taking some special supplements, you know? All that stuff plays a factor in recovery. So when you'll hear people talk like overtraining, oh, I don't want to overtrain. It's really not a matter of overtraining, but under recovering.
Oh.
Good, a little slower on the way down.
Drop it low, baby.
Control the bottom. There you go.
Oh.
Don't drive your knees out, knees straight ahead. Come on, focus on those quads. Let's go, Chase. Come on. Slower on the way down. Come on. You're moving the weight, it's not moving you.
Hopefully we don't have to do 20.
Come on. Breathe, brace, go. Again. One more, I promise. Breathe, brace, go. Up. Good set.
My booty hurts.
We'll get some more weight on there. That was close to 20.
What is some advice you have for someone that's looking for a personal trainer? Not every personal trainer is designed for everybody. Does that make sense?
Somebody who's looking for a personal trainer, ask for their portfolio of clients they've worked with. You know, it's one thing to hire a personal trainer that, okay, they walk the walk, they talk the talk, they're in good shape, they're strong. That's one thing, but what about their clients? Do they have years of clients that they've worked with, different demographics, different ages and whatnot? Like I've worked from people from 13 to 71 is my oldest. That experience carries a lot of weight. Sure, the certifications, whatnot are great, but experience is number one. You know, how many hours has that trainer spent in the gym working with people? 10 sets this workout, gonna crush you. So earlier we were talking about nerdy stuff, lying hamstring curl, working more of the short and the mid-range. Now we've circled back to another hamstring curl, which is working that mid to lengthen range. Very important to work that mid to lengthen range if we're trying to grow muscle. So want to keep that back against the padding. This is gonna make sure your knees are lined up with this axis of rotation, and this will come down right above the kneecaps. We want this pretty tight. So I'm here the whole time. When it gets hard and heavy, you're gonna wanna compensate by coming down and doing this. Arch in the back, flare in the rib cage.
Yeah.
Don't let that happen. Engage your abs. One thing to think about is like, you know, we call this an isolated exercise, isolated to the hamstrings. Think of every exercise as full body. I've got tension throughout my entire body right now to put maximum effort, output into my hamstrings. Exhale on the way down, breathing in, nice and slow on the way up, pause, squeeze. Okay.
I feel like I'm close to throwing up.
Get that on camera.
Yeah, I think. Because I was thinking about just not throwing up earlier while you were explaining it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Big squeeze. 3, 2, 1, squeeze. Pretty light.
No, it's actually really heavy. I think we should go down the weight.
Okay, keep going. First set. Yeah, good tempo. Keep that going.
All right, being at the gym a lot, is there any pet peeves that you see that you just cannot stand?
I spend so much time in the gym, I don't let it become a pet peeve anymore. But rack your fucking weights.
Oh my gosh, dude, I hate that.
Clean your equipment off. It's just gym courtesy, you know? Rack your weights, clean your equipment down.
Taking your shirt off, filming yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, all these cameras. So one thing you'll hear me say a lot is every rep is the same. And that should be the goal. The first rep to the last rep, the technique, the form is the same. The only thing that happens is it slows down and gets harder. Got that?
Yeah. Everything's the same.
Think about like shooting arrows at a target. I want to hit that bullseye every time. Every rep is a bullseye. Execution of that lift, put in that muscle that we're targeting under max tension. Good. Keep that going. Come on, Chase. Grow. Gotta grow today. Let's go. Control. Good.
Whew. Definitely feel it. Definitely feel it.
Have you ever thrown up from a workout?
I have, yeah. It's been a long time. It's probably been since I was in the military, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Am I close today? 100%. I almost just threw up in the bathroom. And then I started like a little bit, and then I cramped in my stomach, and dude, it was not a fun time just now.
Just so we're clear, the goal is never to throw up.
No, the goal is always throw up. If you're not going hard, then go home, okay? Shoes, man. A lot of people ask questions about shoes. I really just started getting into the van life. I really like these for lifting, because they're great for lifting, running, and all that stuff. I see you've got Nobles. I've also seen you've had that barefoot shoe.
Yeah, the Vivo barefoot. Vans are great. Like what he's got on, I'd have him take those off on a split squat.
Yeah, on clouds, because the cushion.
What we're looking, exactly, that cushion is just not stable. So what we're looking for with footwear in the gym, especially on a deadlift, a squat pattern, this is our foundation. If your house is built on bad foundation, it's gonna have problems. So it's same thing here. Everything starts in his foundation. I'm looking at what the feet are doing, where his pressure in the foot is. So a good example is this. On this split squat, anytime we're on a single leg exercise, at the top here, you're gonna wanna get to the outside edge of your foot, pronate the foot, and externally rotate the hip. We don't want that. That's gonna be hard to balance. You're not stable there. You're not gonna be able to produce force there. So my biggest cue on this split squat is keep that big toe pinned down. Okay. Pressure through the big toe the whole time and drive that knee over middle toe, big toe. Let's get 20 here.
10 each foot, right?
Nah. Let go of this. It's there if you need it.
Namaste.
Okay, go ahead and keep hold of that.
We're gonna keep
You're all right. Come on, let's go.
I want everyone to know that I ran half a marathon today, so I'm so exhausted. All right, so you see my muscles, how they're shaking a lot?
Yeah, I'm gonna have mercy on you and do 3 more.
What does that mean?
Yeah, we've been working hard. We've worked the hell out of your quads. With 4 sets, quads are trembling. 2 on leg extension, 2 on the pendulum squat. Go ahead and rest, take a minute.
So every single time before we do a workout, my camera guy, Mr. Andy right here, you can see him in the mirror right there, he always tells them to kill me as much as possible. So screw you, Andy. Every single time. Did he not tell you to kill me as much as possible?
I'm surprised I didn't get to screw you. The other day I was training this girl, trains very hard, and at the end of the leg day, she's like, have a good day and fuck you. And I was like, that's what I like to hear. That means I did my job well. I knew what she meant. It was a hell of a workout. She
fuck you.
crushed that leg day.
All right, what's up, dude? Matt just took me through a killer leg workout. I legitimately feel like I'm gonna throw up as we're talking right now. Phenomenal physical or personal trainer. I don't even know what I'm saying right now because he kicked my ass that much.
She's about to stroke out. Hang in there, buddy.
Yeah, no, so for real, if y'all need any advice or anything like that, His socials are going to be down below. He trains here at Train Waco. And I'm telling you, he's one of the top dogs whenever it comes to knowledge and everything else. And motivation. This dude's super motivational and like namaste-ish he is. Does that make sense? Namaste-ish?
Something like that. Yeah, you gotta get.
It does jujitsu, so. But yeah, you got anything to say to my peeps?
Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all having me out and sending you through a workout. I've trained this guy once before, nearly a year ago. So going into a session, not knowing necessarily how somebody's moving, what their nutrition is, what they've done in the last week, can be a little tough. But send him through a good workout. He's still kicking. He's still breathing.
Barely.
And yeah, killed a leg day for sure.
Well, solid shit, man. Rock and roll, man.
Good stuff.